So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he's picked it up, and the shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A finish of great intelligence, he just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He is through here. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Not the most convincing of passes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cafu. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Kaka. Kaka! Oh, it's hit the post.
Barcelona definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Played out to the left flank. Now it's Maldini. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, it's a promising build-up. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Scholes. Good save, takes a shot! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Big header! Goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he's in on goal. Shoots! Gavi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's shifting through the gears here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. And he's cut it out. It's a threatening ball. Chance, surely! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Goes long and straight. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Cafu. Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim at. Real Chance! Alvarez. Gavi. Azar. And it's Azar. Hernandez. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Maldini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rudiger. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's tidy. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Seedorf. And here's Messi. And it's Thiago. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Thiago is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That's an excellent interception. Quality ball. Now it's Alvarez. Nicely spread. Hakimi. Now it's Kaká.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Alvarez. Kaká. Thiago. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Barcelona head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we are already promptly back underway. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now it's Messi. Azar. Forlan looking to add to his goal. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, important interception. That's a throw. Cafu. And it's Seedorf. He's on it, can he get away? Picked out, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Danger averted for now. Thiago. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Azar. Alvarez. Hernandez. Scholes does really well there, he is strong.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Shevchenko. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's been slipped through. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rudiger. Pass somewhat off target. Thiago. He's in a great position here. Cafu. Oh, can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are pulling clear here. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And now he has two. Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead It's just too easy. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Maldini. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Azar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Messi. He's through. Big chance! It's a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a...
It's full on! Gets a good foot in there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Kaka, and they can counter here. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that was vital. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Knocks it into space. Shevchenko! Azar. It's Gavi. Played out towards the right wing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Donnarumma is there to clear.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Distributed tidily. Oh, he's found support out wide. Busquets gathers from the goal kick. Romero, Messi, and Alexander-Arnold. Maldini. And it's Thiago. It's Seedorf. Cafu. And it's Seedorf. And Scholes. Driving through the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Saka. He is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Spread out to the left. Neymar. Quarter of an hour played. Romero. That's Busquets. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Messi, closing in on goal. That is a brilliant interception. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Maldini. Can he get it through? He's having a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Cafu. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Kaká goes steaming forward. Now it's Maldini. And he welcomes it in. Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now he's got space. Up he goes! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here. Now it's Neymar. That's a throw. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Busquets. And he's forced to go back. Messi. Now it's Seedorf. Good ball, good take. Now it's Shevchenko. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Alexander-Arnold. That's Busquets. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
And Shevchenko! And this is Scholes. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Saka proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Saka picks it up out wide. Saka! And it's come back out to him. They've scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So is this the start of a comeback? Thiago is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Romero, Alaba. And the half-time whistle goes.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. It's a searching pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Neymar. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Spread neatly. Casemiro. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Scholes. And it's Thiago. Shevchenko. Oh, good Kaká! And he hits the net. And they are cruising away. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Número 24.
So now the difference is 3. Alexander-Arnold. And he's gone searching cross-field. Now it's Neymar.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. A header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Strong challenge, that could leave a mark.
Kaka really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's hit the woodwork and out. And another try. It's there. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And yes, it's him again. It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Scholes. That's very neat. Thiago looking for the run. Real chance! It's in! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Cross from Cafu. Now it's Neymar. That'll be a throw. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
And he skips past his man. That's an excellent interception. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Neymar. Played out to the right. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Maldini. He's not got that quite right.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nice physical challenge. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Shevchenko. Knocks it out wide. Out of play for a throw. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That has ended up in no man's land. Thiago is the team's great visionary. And this is Shevchenko. Busquets. He's looking wide. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Scholes.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Steps in, and that's the end of that. 4 extra minutes added on. Opts to play it back. Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. Casemiro. Now it's Mbappe. It's a promising position. It's a throw-in. And that's another throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. De Bruyne. Oh, what a climb! Well, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Messi, a huge performance, answering the call.